I'm making some Auflauf or casserole with the following ingredients. I've got my cream, breadcrumbs, I've got the butter and onions, I've got the cauliflower itself and goat cheese. I also have some thyme I'm going to put in, and I'm going to put in some salt and pepper as well, and some milk. So I had 2 tablespoons of butter and then a big onion. The recipe calls for a medium-sized onion, but I have some big, nice, pungent onions that I wanted to use, so I used those. And I'm browning the butter and the onions together for about 6 minutes while I prepare the rest of the ingredients. Now the recipe calls for ham, but I'm out of ham, so I'm going to use chicken instead. So I chop the chicken as small as possible, and then I'm going to add them to the onions and the butter. I'm going to brown a little bit. And now I have to add the milk, which is about 1/2 cup. And then about 1.5 cups cream. And then about 4 ounces goat cheese. And stir, stir, stir. And I'm going to add salt and pepper. Stir, stir, stir. And I'm going to bring it to a boil. Once it gets to a boil, I'm going to reduce the heat to medium-low. And then I'm going to let it simmer for 4 minutes so that it thickens. So now it's simmering to thicken. And in a few minutes I will add the cauliflower, which I've chopped up pretty fine. They say florets, I always do puzzle pieces. And then I'm going to add these cleaned cauliflower pieces to the mixture. I've preheated the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and about 200 degrees Celsius. I'm mixing the cauliflower in well so it gets properly doused with the sauce. And then I'm going to transfer it to my dish. It's pretty well coated right now. So now I'm going to transfer it. So I've transferred it to the dish, and now I'm going to sprinkle it with breadcrumbs and thyme. Okay, now it's sprinkled with breadcrumbs and thyme, and I will cover it with aluminum foil now. Covered with aluminum foil, I'm going to now bake it for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, I will uncover, take off the aluminum foil, and then continue to bake it for another 15 to 20 minutes. I'll remove it from the oven and let it rest at least 5 minutes before serving. And here's the final product.